finally, we're going to get to another big draw of the Everdrive, and that is the Master System games. Now, I know what you're asking, why is the 32X removed? Well, in the instruction manual, they tell you you cannot play the Master System games through the 32X. Here's why. The reason for that is because, I don't know if the Everdrive is like this, but this is how it works on the Sega Genesis. One of the cartridge pins tells the system to go into Master System mode. And the 32X does not have that particular pin on the cartridge slot. So the 32X cannot kick the system into Master System mode. Whereas if you plug the cartridge into the Genesis rather, it will kick in the Master System mode. So it's a little bit of a good backstory. Now we're going to show you games that some people say won't work on an actual Genesis, but actually do. One game that doesn't work that I'm not going to show is F-16 Fighting Falcon. Or maybe I should show it because it's weird. The title screen and everything works, but you see a black screen yet you can play the game. And that's because the game isn't fully compatible with the Genesis. It is not a problem with the Everdrive. It is the problem with the Genesis Master System capability, as it uses certain elements from the Master System compatibility with the SG-1000. So for the last time, let's power it on. Alright. Now we're going to play the Master System. And of course the 32X is out because it doesn't work with Master System, as I explained earlier. Now, there's going to be a lot of rarities on here. First, we should start with one big one. That is Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, this says US, but there's no Sonic the Hedgehog 2 released in the US. We're going to go here. Start. See, it resets itself because the system boots into Master System mode. Normally I play this with a Master System controller, but I have to rehook it up and everything like that. And time is of the essence, especially when you're putting a two-parter up on YouTube. So, as you can see, basically, it is pretty much the Game Gear version. I don't know if the Game Gear version uses the extra pallets. I don't exactly remember. I'm invincible! Whee! And I got the sneakers. Oh yeah, we're moving along. Yes, I know I'm missing a lot of the rings. Because this is a demonstration. Oh yeah! Excuse me. Hard to believe this was a release for our Master System, you know? Alright, let's go to another game. And select game. Now from one Sonic to another. Now you notice all those Sonics, right? Those are European releases, but this is the last official Sonic release on the Master System. And say 1 meg cart. Now the colors are crappy and for good reason. This was a port of the Game Gear version of Sonic Blast. Only released in Brazil by Tectoy. So if the screens and everything look familiar, that's because it's basically the Game Gear game, but with less colors. I forgot. Here's a weird thing if you ever play this game on the Everdrive. Button 1 on the Master System controller, or I should say, or if you're playing with a Genesis controller, button B actually is the pause button. Everything is done with the C button. Really weird. I don't remember. Oh, that's not good. It's weird, but you know, it's weird looking at this as well because the colors are so vibrant. You know, it's hard to believe that this is a Master System game, especially with a sort of a polygonal Sonic. And this is the Sonic, of course, from 3D Blast. Of course, when they released it, the Game Gear, they just called it Blast. That's why I hate playing on a DVD recorder. Sometimes the movements are delayed. I'm wondering why I didn't hit them like I usually do. Because, you know, I don't have a capture card, but for this, it's good because it's just showing off gameplay footage. I don't know why you'd say look, that would be better for the 3DS or the DS. Alright, let's play another game. Lost my rings there for a second. Don't want my cough. Brother. Allergies. Master System. Now here's another rarity, at least for us. I don't know if it was released over in Europe, I doubt it. Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing. Now let me tell you guys something, be honest with you. I don't think this is worth all that money that you'd be paying for the cart, and now I'm going to show you why. No glutz, no glory. You should have told him when he fought Evander Holyfield. Yeah, see? Now, here's a little bit of trivia for you Master System fans. What game does this remind you of? If you said Rocky, you're damn right. Yup. Just like Buster Douglas Boxing on the Genesis is basically the Genesis version of Final Blow. This is basically an altered version of the Master System Rocky game. Same controls, just different. As you can see, the pixels are different. You know, I have a Sega thing in the middle. Yeah, the ropes are a little different, you know, color. But pretty much the arena is the same. The Sega didn't really go all out to show that it wasn't just another Rocky remake. Isn't that sad? They were trying to cash in on the popularity so much that they... Uh-huh. And even includes him banging the floor. As a Nintendo nerd pretty much said in his review of Rocky. They added a few screens. But this is pretty much, like I said, this is pretty much Rocky for the Master System. Alright, let's go to another game. Well, I'll tell you what. If somebody paid $90 for that, I feel sorry for them. Oh God. Oh man. All right. Now let me show you that problem with F-16 fighting Falcon. Now, as you can clearly see, the title screen shows up. But you press the start button, it goes black. But you can still hear everything. Weird problem. Let's go to another game. Just want to show you that glitch real quick. And we're going to select another game. Here's another Game Gear port. This is Taz Escape from Mars. See, that's the thing. A lot of the popular Game Gear games were especially the Sega ones, were re-released in Brazil as Master System games. It's really out of this world. If you believe that, a 1996 Master System game. That's unbelievable. Now, I've never played the Game Gear version, but I can tell you one thing, they really didn't put much effort into it. Ew, there goes Henry. And it died, Daffy Duck. I don't know why Daffy Duck's in the game to begin with, to be honest with you. If somebody could tell me that, I'd greatly appreciate it. I don't know where I'm going in this. Period. Chance's version's so much better. See, you kids are spoiled these days, you know? Back in the day, when I grew up and so many other people in my category grew up, this is what we had to deal with when we want to take a popular game of ours on the go. A dumbed down port that is just horrendous. But now you kids, you can take your 3DSs with you and your PlayStation portables, and basically the game you play on your system is basically the same one you'd play at home. You know what? Enough of this. Let's play another game. Here we are. Master System ROMs. Here's another one we're going to play. Michael Jackson Moonwalker.